Hello, I'm a guy that likes to talk about music, and today I want to talk about a Rolling Stone song called Waiting on a Friend. That's the one with the cool sax part. I saw the news that Sonny Rollins had passed away, and Sonny Rollins is the guy that played the sax on that song. He was considered to be one of the all time greats of jazz. He was around for a long time, like, he was around longer than the Rolling Stones, and that's saying something. But of all the stuff that people might remember him for, all the stuff that jazz fans may want to say about him, how he was one of the greatest jazz improv players or about his bridge album, I will always first and foremost remember him for being the sax player on Waiting on a Friend. That was my introduction to him, and I've always liked this song anyway. I like the music, of course. It's a cool, mellow song with some emotion in it, and it's got a great guitar intro. It's got some piano in it, but I've also always liked it because of the theme of the song. It's about the importance of having a good friend and having a good friend when you need one. So many rock songs, including songs from the Rolling Stones, are about sex, drugs, and rock and roll. But here, this song is realizing what's more important and reminding us of what's more important. I don't need a whore. I don't need no booze. I need someone I can cry to. Yeah, I've been there. Although the booze can help sometimes, let's be honest. I mean, for some of us, or at least some beer. Yeah, I mean, you don't need the beer, oh no, but it can help sometimes. Just as long as you have the beer with a good friend or two, it's better to have the friend than the beer. But you don't want the beer without the friends. No, 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 no. That can lead to problems. Trust me on that one. So what about the whores? No, you don't need the whores either. The friends are more important than even that. This song reminds us of that. This is like the original Bros Before Hoes song. Yeah, but of course, this song is also known for its sax part, as played by Sonny Rollins, and this gives it a jazzy feel to it, like a cool jazz. I like listening to jazz sometimes. I've listened to all the famous guys, Miles Davis, Louis Armstrong, Stan Getz, Charlie Parker, Dave Brubeck, and so on. And of course, some stuff I have no idea who's playing, but it sounds cool, yeah, some of it has like a real soothing sound to it, and sometimes I need some of that, and so I like it when rock artists mix some jazz into their songs, give it that jazz rock feel, I think, and like Billy Joel, he's done it a lot. David Bowie, Springsteen has done it a couple of times. Steve Winwood, Van Morrison, Steely Dan, and so I really like the sax playing in this song. The sax playing in this song helps tell a story, I feel. And this may be hard to explain, but I'm going to try here. See, so the sax playing sounds sad at times, but it also sounds a bit happier at other times. It's like it's slow at times, especially, but yeah, but then it picks up at other times, like especially there at the end. Like I said, this may be hard for me to explain, but it gives me a feeling that this guy that was waiting on his friend, he was sad. He was sad about whatever, and that's why he wanted to talk to his friend. Uh, but then after talking to his friend, he feels better. He's happier. So it's like part of the sax playing is the sound of a man crying. Maybe he's not actually crying out loud because, a lot of us men don't do that. But the sax at least represents the crying that he's doing on the inside. But then when the sax picks up the pace, it represents how much better the man is feeling. He feels better. Maybe he feels better because he let some stuff out and he found a shoulder he can cry on. And believe me, that helps. That helps a lot. And so who knows? I mean, maybe the man in the song felt a lot better after he had that shoulder to cry on. And him and his friend were at the bar talking, and after he felt better, they were able to move on and enjoy the evening. They had a few more drinks and played some darts and laughed at bad jokes or whatever. I mean, Was any of this done on purpose? Maybe, maybe not. I'd say probably not. It's probably just me and my imagination creating all this. It's kind of a little video I play in my head, along with some, personal memories, of course. Yeah, this is one of the songs that can be a happy song and a sad song both. It's a sad song because you get the feeling that the guy is sad there in the beginning, but then feels better by the end, all because he had a friend. So don't a lot of us wish we had a friend like that, and be grateful for the ones we do have. And who knows, maybe some of us have been that friend or could be that friend. It's something to keep in mind because for the future, we might have to be that friend. We might be that person that could just make all the difference in the world for some people. So anyway, yeah, a lot of people might remember Sonny Rollins for this and that, but for me, I'll always remember him for this song. But anyway, I could talk more about this song, but I guess I need to get going and do something productive, I guess.